About 20 years ago, I used my dad's guitar that he'd had in the loft for years. He didn't play guitar, he didn't know anything about them. I knew nothing. If my parents had have known what I know now and what I'm going to tell you, maybe learning guitar would have been that bit easier for me. So what do you need to consider? What do I wish my parents knew? The first thing I want to talk about is the size of the guitar. If you're buying a guitar for someone who's very, very young, you can buy a half-size, half-scale guitar. Perfect to learn on. If they're about 8 to 10 years old, you could possibly go for a 3/4 size guitar. And you can buy these in acoustic and electric. Another thing you need to consider is the difficulty to play. Well, if they're very young, a nylon string acoustic guitar, like a classical guitar, will be easier to play. It'll be easier on the fingers. You build up calluses on your fingers as you play guitar, which I didn't know about when I first started playing. And it can be quite painful up until that point. Nylon string guitars are not going to hurt as much as, say, a steel string acoustic guitar, where the strings dig into your fingers. Once they've played for a while and you know they're going to be serious, then maybe you could move on to a steel string guitar that is a bit more difficult to play, especially if that's the style they want to play and they're not bothered about playing classical guitar. Another thing to consider is that electric guitars generally can be a little bit easier on the fingers than an acoustic steel string guitar. So if you think they're definitely going to want to play and you know your child, then they could start an electric guitar. They could get away with it. It's going to be painful on the fingers, but they could get away with it. Another thing to think about is the cost. Your son or daughter might have a guitarist they already aspire to be like, but you know, signature guitars cost loads of money, but you don't have to break the bank when you're buying the first guitar. It's a big factor. Nowadays, a lot of people are strapped for cash. You can't buy the best instrument for your child. So what price range are we talking about here? Well, it's not actually that much money for an adequate starter guitar, and that's in all three of the categories: steel string, nylon string acoustic, and electric guitars. And you can actually get starter kits that include like a strap, a guitar case, guitar picks, everything you need really. Electric guitars even, you can get one with a guitar amp. So how much could you spend? If you want to have a look, I've put some links in the description below for guitars that I'd pick for my children. They're only ones that I'd personally recommend. So a younger child, to get a good one, in between the £35, £80 range, I'll definitely get them started off easily. If you're getting a full-sized one, spend about £80, £70, £80. You'll get a really good guitar for that. And nowadays, cheap guitars, the quality of them just keep going up. So you can't go wrong really at that low price. As I said, I wouldn't recommend going for a steel string acoustic, but if you are sort of like £70 to £150 mark, you'll get a really, really nice acoustic or even an electroacoustic guitar. And if you're going to commit to an electric guitar, you can get a really good 3/4 or half-size guitar and in kits. You know, for £120 you can get a really nice Squire electric guitar. For £120 you can get a 3/4 size Squire with no guitar amps. It's not a kit. But also on Anderton's website you can get kits that range anywhere from £85 to £135, and you can get a full scale electric guitar ranging from £150 to £200. Again, I'll put links below.